talking big, get out my way a little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Don't pop it for me, cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big, get out my way a little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Touchdown with my wrist, time to talk a lot of.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington football team and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Now 2nd and 6.
But they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. This is Geis.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he fires one, but incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go as just a 15-yard punt. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Davis on the tackle.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
43-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Haskins. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. 20, 10, and it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Point after, right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
On 1st down, here's Love. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
Well, to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage. They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. They go play action with Haskins. Flush to his right. And he finds a man. That's Watkins. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush
I don't know, he just left.
People on the run, had to get on his horse, still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Love. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
League game. I'll be right back on 2K after this game.
And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker.
Oh, what are you waiting on?
So even at 7 down,
Oh,
they
shit.
kick it away.
Oh, yeah, he's stretched.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have...
Oh, it was hit at the line of
Yeah, he doing that. You see that? See what he doing? That's what I'm talking about. That lean in, give him space, and he should. That's another way of doing it.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly.
So you're going to stop,
receivers have to
space.
They have to break up their routes quickly as well.
Now after the turnover, here's
See that?
Haskins.
You got, if you know your shot, you got that creating that stop creating space. You're going to kill him every time. I'm like,
Brandon, they didn't get everything they
that's
wanted
all.
out of that play. But the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Devin White.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Fuck.
It'll be Lambert trying to get the first. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Chris Love with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And Washington has taken the lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to the goal line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized
that's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues,
let LeBron shoot.
take them all to dinner.
5-yard line.
Damn, I want him to shoot.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working, maybe they'll do that.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
34-yard.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside.
You figured it out, huh?
Both feet down for the completion.
2nd down. It's Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch
Oh,
that?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And that'll be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Kill him.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
47-yard.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now this time, Allen will throw. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. The 20. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes this Washington 21. Buccaneers 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
1 more to go. Guinness.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive.
We got these two courts right. We got these two courts right here. We already got AI. Beat the Lakers.
And I think all you say to your guys,
let me bite old boy.
Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
I'm about to bite you too.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit with their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Eluding the pressure right.
Let's get on this one.
Taken in on the right
Ain't play
sideline,
these
not in the
boys.
field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
This is Guinness.
Down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Guinness and Clay Thompson and
On the draw they go to Geis,
Robinson.
and he won't be
Oh,
close.
Lonzo Mourning. This should be
Runs
a
into a wall right
this
around
be
the
easy.
line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
4th down.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
No Lonzo Mourning can't shoot. Guinness ain't consistent.
This is brought in at the 21. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
27-yard line.
That'll never happen in real life. Lonzo was a beast.
Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
No, they just it's a mixture. That's what all of them got their jerseys on. Clay got Golden State. Lonzo got Miami Heat outfit on, and Guinness got his. You see what I'm saying? They just got a mixture.
Because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. Flushed out right. The throw taken in by Sims. That catch good for only a couple. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Complete to
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get that
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Thompson hitting.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Haskins. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Kill him with that move.
Now it's Haskins. Rolling to his right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Haskins. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he'd just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Washington on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A 28-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Cincinnati has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points. Big time. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Almost to the half an hour. I set my alarm.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. You got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, it's out. Quick hit here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Number 8 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
The Bucs on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun. Allen. Going right side here, and that's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. 28-yard line. On first down, Allen. They'll find Miller. That's complete. Not much there. Only a yard. One thing to look for when you run drag routes, when you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can get a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Coming here on 3rd and 6. From the gun, Allen. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he is out of bounds. Looks like 15. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. They've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They get the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive to make plays. And he's blocked out just outside of the 10 and the 11. Getting the first down keeper. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
We're going to have mashed potatoes, hamburger. It's called shepherd's pie.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
What is it?
He takes a shot to be incomplete.
I've been impressed with their work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free.
So after the second down incompletion, they're coming now against a 3rd and 6.
It's a small pieces.
Allen. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Scotty Miller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are able to cut in.
That's why I hate you.
It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now.
Makes this Washington 24. Buccaneers 14. Joey Slaughter.
You get it in cash, right?
Oh, I hate that. It really,
Kickoff after the touchdown.
oh, I do.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the young men. A lane opens here. He's past the 20. And penalty markers down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. It's hard to do.
So the special teams penalty cost some yards there on 1st and 10. And he lost the football. And it's picked up. And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here.
No wonder they run empty set there. No backs in the box.
Four.
In the pattern. And in this situation, you know the quarterback has to act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, nobody else here to protect him.
No one else in the
corner there.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. 30 seconds to go in the first half. Move back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal. Operating from the gun. Allen eluding the pressure right. And he'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks with?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it can take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they get earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They'll keep it around again here. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Taking in at the 3. He's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position.
Game time.
Start at the 32.
Over first and 10 at their own 32.
Dennis, this is Bill right here.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They had a big
Oh,
first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very congratulatory. But also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. They go
what you got?
Haskins. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. DeMario
No. Leela.
They need to stop to get back into this
Bro.
game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah,
Where you at?
With that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop. Get the football.
Where you at, bro?
Got just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Slings this deep from
Man.
into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Snap.
Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've got to know this team a little bit, haven't we? You can just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown now on the year.
Yeah, you got kicked out.
By the Bucs D leads to a touchdown.
You come back on, man.
It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
Buccaneers 21.
I was trying to yell for you.
I can't care.
Now to kick off after the touchdown.
You can't really because the way I need them, I need them like really.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
29-yard line.
Yeah, I like good. It's 2 times rep.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
There
by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
Here's Love again, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes them tougher. 3rd down and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
I don't care. You did anyway.
Down. Here's Haskins. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards.
Because he has to use that knife, and I'm not allowed to use that knife.
That will put in parachutes.
On play action, Haskins. Open man here, Sims complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
16 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Darren Lee there to get him down.
4 yards.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the 1st half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Washington ball carrier.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat the blows, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will have the 1st before he's brought down off the chalk of the 20. What they needed there, the drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
Washington.
Sometimes you don't try it because it hurts. It doesn't hurt. It's not good. You know?
Maybe because I'm not there. Maybe because I'm not there.
Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington.
Oh, yeah, now I can
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
I just have to look at him instead and get it.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins.
Hey.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down.
18-17. Come on.
If you're ever going to put some, have to make sure you have that over knife. Because we don't have the right knife.
Here's Haskins to throw.
Hey.
You're not going to use it right now.
My man got his take-off badge. Come on.
The end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
But you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area.
Oh, yeah.
So you make sure you make a smart throw.
Yeah.
Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Whoa, bro. Come on. Why would you let me
stop just outside the 5 at the 6?
It is an easy win there, bro.
That'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. J.D. McKissick.
You ready to be
First
done with
touchdown on the
the
year.
Yeah, I'm about to get in line again. I'll do this.
circle that drive because that might be
you gotta wait like
well
20 minutes
to give them a little
play.
cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding.
I got 4 more. I got 4 more.
The ring or put them on the
See
ropes
this?
because it was jab, and finally the haymaker to put.
No, every time I go online, I can do something.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
You back on?
Makes this Washington 31. Buccaneers
You taking a break.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Again, they run. Again, it's Gase. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hit, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
So I want you to out two of those. Yep.
But these are
That's because they're a cheese thing.
From the gun, Allen. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on to kick it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fielded at about the 28. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 36-yard
why are we
line.
talking about meals?
Hey, if you're gonna whine, like seriously, I told you.
No, I'm
I'll take you up there. What are you whining about?
not like that.
Set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more field position.
This field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
And this gain of 21 yards.
Now we get into the psychology of
Why do you
it,
start
because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Buccaneers 21.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Haskins. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Washington on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This will be 3rd and 6. Play action. Haskins. Short throw to the tight end Thomas. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking on play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
2nd, 3rd levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. Escaping the pressure right. Looking to go back to Thomas again. That'll bring up second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball. The surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere, but to no avail.
To throw again on second down. Haskins. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down.
Well, I told you what you could help us, and you don't like it.
Off the play fake. Haskins.
You just keep thinking I'm not
He's
there.
set back at the 24. Marcel Darius flies in at 331 pounds for the sack.
No, Freddie's making the lasagna. I'm just getting the different parts ready. You can help.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot. He connected on his first miss from 41. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
I don't even know this.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the last go around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to put them deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's got to doubt himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love, his 3rd touchdown, game number 11 of the year. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. The option that's complete. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line. And the try for 2, unsuccessful. 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They're probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for 1st. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
He was brought down by
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. This size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down the 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not how they want to see consistently. Down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 33. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they get things rolling on this drive. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? Let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, get a little bit of praise.
Complete to his receiver. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 22 yards there. First down. That's just his second catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just over 100 yards passing here in this game. So defensively, a pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
9 yards, not quite enough. He'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it. And turning it into a nice run. A lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
No, you guys
Take it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. The Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Put things on top of it. Hey, you gotta take things out first, Money. You're gonna ruin stuff like that. Take things out, and then here we go.
These team special teams coaches
I said
approval by the head coach. They give them full authority to bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop.
And this will be caught at the 30. A huge play for Washington. 84 yards.
Just had it.
And we continue to see another example here. Offense is just going for it.
And this game has really turned into a receiver's dream and a defender's nightmare because no one's being stopped throwing the ball downfield, and points are going on the board.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. It's been fun to watch this offense operate quite the display. Now they look to polish it off. They get this out left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Steven Sims, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead. So the big play to kick off the drive, set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches, why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
With this sauce in the skirt, you want the sauce in it?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game
Where gone?
all
You said
afternoon.
bitchy.
They've had trouble hooking up on
Stop, please. I'm asking you. I told you when you should help me.
over the top.
I'm just singing.
At the 33, following a good pickup of 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Well, now you're thinking that my singing
It's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 44. The tackle by Cole Holcomb.
Hey,
Allen.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one.
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on third down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. And now here's
Why does he have a
interception.
Oh my gosh.
Top by Fabian
Oh,
Lowe.
Maker, ouch.
It's a
How do you
foot
roll?
race. The 30.
Oh,
10.
that's how you
And he will
roll.
bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown.
Water
And
all
that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis. Interception, return for touchdown. Door
That's the cheese. Put it up on the table.
reinforced.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where you sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now Allen to try again after the pick six. Completion left side to Miller. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down at the 29-yard line. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Throwing on first down is Allen. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Why do you put that cheese?
One final shot. Look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out.
Once I went, I told you, it's everyone.
Leading to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will
And